Hi, I'm Carissa. I'm here to tell you a story about the beginnings of the Old English language. Have a journey with me. It all started around 449 AD. The Germanic tribes of Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, along with the Frisians, found their new place, and this is where the beginnings of the Old English language came into being. But wait, that's too fast. Let's take a walk in time and see how these Germanic invaders landed in this fertile land of Britain. Let's make a little rewind in time. It all began in the British Isles, the period of pre-Old English, when the language was spoken in Europe. Around 5 centuries, when the English migrated to Britain, they found the island already inhabited, the Celts. The first people in England about whose language we have definite knowledge of. 2 languages were spoken by the Celts, the Gaelic and the Brythonic. Celtic was probably the first Indo-European tongue to be spoken in England. Summer of 55 BC, Julius Caesar, having completed the conquest of Gaul, decided upon an invasion of England, but he did not succeed with the spirited resistance of the Celts. Until the time of Emperor Claudius, who undertook the conquest of the island in 43 AD. He subjugated the island with 40,000 armies within 3 years. The Romans kept an ally with non-Italians to keep the empire in order. Probably in the 4th century, the Romans brought with them some Angles and Saxons. The Britons, during this time, had been troubled by serious barbarian raids of the Picts from Scotland and Scots from the Ireland at around 360 AD. The Britons appealed to Rome for help, but the relief was only in a temporary. A desperate act of seeking for the Saxons' help was done by the wretched Britons. As a result of this appeal, shiploads of Germanic warrior adventurers began to arrive. 449 AD marks the first landing of the Saxons, the end of the Romans, and the beginning of the Old English period. Germanic sea raiders, ancestors of the English, settled the Frankish and the Scottish aggressors. With complete lack of international morality and being prosecuted as war criminals, they subjugated and disposed the Britons whom they had come to help. In the course of the next 100 years or so, more and more Saxons, Angles, and Jutes arrived from the 3 most powerful nations of Germania, as Bede says, to seek their fortunes in a new land. The Germanic tribes that came first were the Jutes, led by the brothers Hengist and Horsa, which means horse, an important animal in Indo-European culture and religion. Saxons occupied the region south of the Thames, while the Angles settled the northward Thames to the Scottish Highland. The Germanic settlement comprised 7 kingdoms, or what we call the Anglo-Saxon Heptarchy. We have the Kent, Essex, Sussex, Wessex, East Anglia, Mercia, and Northumbria. The most important event in the history of Anglo-Saxon culture occurred in 597 AD, when an English king, Ethelbert of Kent, was baptized by Saint Augustine of Canterbury, thus introducing the influence of the Latin language. 130 AD, the Venerable Bede produced Ecclesiastical History of the English People.
Created using Powtoon.